Hi, Pam Jacobs. Thank you for being on here with me. Hello, everybody. Turn this around. Hello. It's time for happy hour. Time to get happy and show some gratitude. And every day I come on here and I talk about gratitude. Hi, Tabitha. Thank you for being on here today. Every day I talk about gratitude, and we're working through the book, The Magic by Rhonda Byrne. And we're making a lot of progress on there. Thank you all for joining me. Hi, Billy, my sister's here. Hi, honey, I love you, I miss you. So every day I show you my book, Gratitude Vase, and I tell you who goes in my book. So today, my person that went in my Gratitude Vase book and in my Gratitude Vase, which is behind me on the shelf over there, is Crystal, and I really don't know how to say her last name, but I will try. Drzuicki, and I'm sure that is really not how it's said. But she went into my gratitude vase, and she's growing love and gratitude along with all of those other names that are in there. Today was 279 days in a row that I have put somebody in that gratitude vase. That's almost a year. I'm getting there. Hi, Barbara. Thank you for being on here. So in addition to the English version of Gratitude Vase, which is on Amazon, it's on there as well in Spanish and in French. And then soon I will be translating it into another language. I haven't picked one yet, so maybe you all can help me. What would you like to see Gratitude Vase translated into? Which language? Send me a little note and let me know what you would like to have it translated into. Oh, thank you, Tabitha. Hi, Julie Atkinson. Hi, thank you for coming on here. So yesterday we talked about something that was going to happen in our day, something we had planned for the day, and trying to putting out gratitude to try to bring the most magnificent outcome that we could to that. Well, yesterday I had my staples out of my head from my accident that I had last week. And all day long I put out, let this be the most magnificent outcome to get these staples out, let it not hurt at all, and that they will come out and the injury will be healed. I just kept putting that out there, and I kept saying thank you. Thank you, thank you for the most magnificent outcome of how this is going to turn out. And I want you to know that there was no pain. There was like a pinch when they took each staple out. It was very easy, actually. A lot easier than when I had it stapled up. And the doctor made it just so pleasant, of an experience as much as possible. He was very nice to look at, I have to say, and he told me that the wound was healing well. There was no sign of infection, and that it should be completely healed up. Once the scab falls off, that everything should be just perfect. I'll have a perfect head then. So I just want you to know that, we can do this with anything we have going on in our life. Whatever it is that you have planned to do, just put that gratitude out before it even happens. Isn't that beautiful? Don't you all love that? I would love to hear some of your experiences. If you don't want to tell them here on the live, you can send me a message. Send it to Terry at Angelspeakers.com. I would love to hear what's going on with you all with gratitude. We've been doing gratitude now for 3 weeks. Today is I'm getting there. Today is day 22. Day 22. And we are talking about manifesting. Today's lesson is called Before Your Very Eyes. This is the book that I'm working from. It's called The Magic by Rhonda Byrne, for those of you who are not familiar with it. And every day I come on here and I give an exercise from the book that we're going to be doing tomorrow. So today's exercise that you all did was the magnificent outcome, putting something out there, either writing down or just knowing what you were going to be doing throughout the day and what was the best possible outcome for it. And I did that with several things yesterday. And we can also do it with things that come up unexpectedly. When something happens in our life, an unexpected phone call, unexpected news, whatever it may be, go ahead and put that gratitude out that there will be the best possible outcome from that happening. And how you can do it is just by giving gratitude. Thank you that this happened. Thank you for the lesson I will learn, or thank you for the blessing that this will bring in my life. That's how you do that, the most magnificent outcome for anything, whether it's a planned thing that you have going or something that just comes up out of the blue. We can do that with everything in our life. Start by giving gratitude. And that's what we do every morning. We start giving gratitude. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Thank you for coming on here, honey. And blessings to you as well. So we start every day with gratitude. We start writing our gratitude list of what we're grateful for and why we're grateful for it. And I did this for the first time a little over 3 years ago. And about halfway through, I started finding myself just writing, the same thing every day. It's like, okay, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for this. But this time, I've really stopped and put a lot of effort into it and tried to look at different things in my life that I'm grateful for. What am I grateful for? And really look at why. Why am I grateful for those things in my life? Why am I grateful for those people in my life that are there, my friends, those that I choose to be close to me? Why am I grateful for them? What is it that they bring to me or that maybe I bring to them? So, just really look at what you're writing on your gratitude list and don't just copy the day before what you wrote. Let's make it very unique, very interesting, and that way your interest will stay there too. To really keep that gratitude list going and keep that gratitude going. And of course, we have talked about really reaching down inside and pulling up those feelings of gratitude from your heart, because gratitude is lovitude, as my beautiful friend Debbie Garcia says. So let's get to today's lesson. It's Before Your Very Eyes. And there's a quote by Thomas Carlyle. He says, "This world, after all our science and sciences, is still a miracle. Wonderful, inscrutable, magical, and more to whosoever will think of it." So it is a magical world we live in. We know this. We talked the other day about we don't have to think about gravity holding us down so that we don't float off into outer space. It just does, and that's a miracle in itself. There's so many things, the air that we breathe, everything that works so perfectly in our world, our bodies that work the way they're supposed to work, our hands, our arms, our feet, our legs, everything works the way it's supposed to work. We don't have to tell it. We don't have to say, okay, feet, you need to move now, one foot in front of the other. It just happens. It just does. Our organs work without us telling them, all right, heart, pump some blood for me, or works the way it's supposed to work. And that is the miracle of it. Hi, Irene. Thank you for coming on here. So today's lesson has to do with your top 10 desires. Do you remember? We're going to go back to lesson number 13 that we did, where your lesson for the day was to write down what are the top 10 things that you want to manifest in your life. What do you want to have in your life? And to show gratitude for each of those things happening. So we were all to make a list. And if you haven't done it yet, you can do it tomorrow. That's what the lesson is for tomorrow, to work with your list. Your list of 10 things that you desire to have. And Rhonda Byrne, who wrote The Magic, tells the story of when she first was inspired to do The Secret. I know we're probably all familiar with The Secret. And then she was inspired to do the magic. When she came to this exercise in the magic, she wasn't doing too well financially. She was on the brink of losing her business, going bankrupt, losing her house. She just was so much in debt. So she put on her list that she wanted a house on the water. She wanted to take trips to exotic places. I mean, she really dreamed with her list of 10 things that she desired. And then she tells the story of when she did travel to an exotic place, and she was on a plane. She was getting ready to come home, and she was joined by all of these people that were just so happy. They were happy to be on the plane. They were happy to be around each other, and they were just lifting her up with their vibration, and she was caught up in that. And then she pulls out her list of her top 10 things that she desired, and she saw that that was the very last thing on her list, was that travel to the exotic places. It took her 4 years to work through her 10 things on her list, but she made it through every one of them. And her point is, don't give up. Make a list, really put on there what you want. What is it that you desire to have? And then when you see that one of them has been achieved, then mark it off, cross it off, achieved. Just like we did with the bills, when we pay bills, mark that as paid. There's something about doing that and giving the gratitude for that. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for joining us. So with your top 10 list, what I want you to do, this is the exercise, either pull out your top 10 lists that you've already written, or write one tomorrow if you haven't done so yet, and put some thought into it. What is it that you want? What do you desire to have in your life? And with each of those items, each thing you put on the list, hold it in your heart. Really feel that you have that. You already have it. It's already there. You've already achieved it. And feel the gratitude for it. Feel so grateful. Like for me, one of the things on my list was to have Angelspeakers as a business. So far, it's a group. It's a wonderful networking group of light workers. And now I want to have it as a business because I want to do Angelspeakers live events. I want to go to different places and present these events to people to really lift the vibration and to join together. So that's on my list, and I'm waiting for the state to approve Angelspeakers as a limited liability company. And I see that happening, and I gave gratitude before I even put in the application, before I sent anything out, for it to come back to me as the best possible outcome. Hi, Kumba. Thank you for being on here. Hi, Tina. Oh, I'm so glad you joined in, honey. And Tina, I need to talk to you because I am going to do an Angelspeakers Live in Miami in August. And I need a photographer and a speaker. I want you to be involved with this. So we need to get together. We need to get together so we can discuss it. Okay, so your lessons for tomorrow, what you're going to do tomorrow is the very first thing, give that gratitude. Okay, make your list of what you're grateful for. What do you have in your life that you're already grateful for? And then why? Why are you grateful for those things in your life? And then say the magic words, thank you, thank you, thank you for everything that's on your list, everything that you have in your life. And when I first get up in the morning, every morning, I've done this for over 3 years now, every day, when I first wake up, first open my eyes, the first thing that I do before I even get out of bed, I say, thank you, God, for another day alive. Thank you for another day to have an adventure, to have a miracle happen, to make a difference in the world. When we come at life and approach it in that way, how can it not be wonderful? How can we not have smiles on our face and a twinkle in our eye and say, come on, bring it. Let's have a beautiful, wonderful day here. So every morning, that has been my practice every morning for over 3 years now, every day. I say, thank you, God, for another day that I'm on this earth, another day to make a difference. So then I write my gratitude list of the 10 things I'm grateful for, and I give thanks for that. So then tomorrow, what you're going to do, if you haven't already written it, you're going to write out 10 things that you desire. What is it you want? What do you want? This is your wish list. This is what you're bringing forth to the universe to make a difference in the world. Let's dream big. I've got some really big dreams on my list, and put out there the gratitude for that already happening. You're going to manifest this, so be grateful that it happens. I'm going to stop for a minute and read your messages here. Yes, every experience, bad and good, is a lesson that brings us closer to the reason why we personally exist. Yes, it does. Thank you, Barbara, for your words. And Tina, oh yes, there's so much to be grateful for, Tina. Every day, believe me, every day I give gratitude for having that roof over my head, for having beautiful weather, that I can walk outside and breathe that fresh air, and, that I have fresh running water, that I can take a shower. It's hot water. I can take a hot shower. There is so much to be grateful for. So that's what I do. That's the second thing I do. And then now tomorrow we're going to bring out our list of our top 10 desires. And all through the day, I want you to look at that list. Look at those things that you placed on there, and just really feel in your heart that you already have it. You've already manifested it. Okay, it's already in your life. Whether it's a trip to an exotic place, or having a successful business, whatever your desire is in your life, see it as already happening, and give gratitude. Reach way down inside in your heart and pull out a lot of gratitude, and just sprinkle that gratitude all over that list of things that you're manifesting. Yes, 10 things that you want to manifest in your life. And this could be, it could be material things, it could be experiences, ever what you want to bring to you in your life. This is your top 10 desire list. And you're going to look at it as if it's already happened. You already have it, and now you're giving gratitude for that before it happens. You're going to bring that joy with you and that gratitude. And keep it with you. That's the important thing. Keep it with you. Put it in your purse. Put it in your pocket. Somewhere that you're going to have it close by, because you're going to bring it out throughout the day. At least 2 times tomorrow, read through your gratitude list and give or your desire list, and give the gratitude for already having it. Let's do some wonderful manifesting. I want to hear awesome stories of what you all have brought to you on your desire list, things that have come to you and things that have happened. And, like Rhonda said, it took her 4 years to get through all 10 things on her list, but she did it. And she did it through gratitude, by using the power and the magic of gratitude to put it out there. We don't need a genie in a bottle. We just need gratitude inside of our hearts. That is our genie, okay, our hearts. And that feeling of gratitude as it goes out, just see that as that smoke coming up out of the genie bottle and going out into the universe. And let the universe then come back and respond to you by blessing you with these things that you desire to have in your life. And then the last thing that you do before you go to sleep at night is hold your magic rock. Hold that magic rock. I hold mine all the way up to my heart, and I just reflect back on my day. I reflect and say, okay, what was the very best thing that happened to me today? What was it in my life that just lifted my vibration and made me feel so good? And I relive that. I relive that feeling, and I give gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this happening in my life. Whatever it may have been, Just think on that very best thing and hold that gratitude rock as you do it. There's something about holding it. There's something about giving the gratitude and saying it 3 times. It's all magic. That's why the name of the book is The Magic, because that's what happens. That's the power of gratitude. It is magic, and it works so incredibly well. I can attest to this. It has turned my life totally around just by using the power of gratitude and showing gratitude every day of my life. Every day. Not just when I get up and say thank you for the new day, but throughout the day, and then when I go to bed at night, saying gratitude again. Living a life of gratitude is going to change you. And that's why I wanted to do these lessons. That's why I wanted to share this with you all, because it's that important to me. And I want to see lives changed. I want lives changed for the better. This is my joy, is seeing other people really come alive through the power of gratitude and through that magic that happens when you give gratitude. Thank you all so much for the hearts and the hand thumbs up. I love you. I love that every day I come on here and we have this time together, just a few minutes to just share with each other and lift each other up. And I just feel so loved by all of you. Thank you so much for being in my life. Thank you for being in my journey. I so appreciate all of you. And then the very last thing that I talk about is world peace. I saw Kumba come on earlier. I don't know if she's still on here. Kumba is the most amazing woman, and she is working so hard to bring world peace as a reality, just as I am. And she's working with the continent of Africa, and she has a big job on her hands with that. And I love this woman dearly. She is so dear to my heart. So Kumba, if you're still listening, I love you and I thank you for all that you're doing. And Tina's working with us as well to bring world peace. And yes, thank you, Tabitha. We use that hashtag, I choose peace. I choose peace is such a statement. It tells the world when they see that, when they see those words, they know what you're about. They know that you want to lift other people up instead of tearing other people down. They know that you are a person that's going to accept other people just because you do, just because you're all about love and peace, and that you're not going to go around, trying to tear people down or divide people. So when you use that statement, I choose peace, it is such a testament. And that is how world peace begins, with each of us giving our testaments that we want it. We want world peace. And I'm working hard at placing people in the different nations, people in different states here in America, and we're all going to come together and bring a plan of action to the United Nations and say, we want peace. We want world peace. We don't want war. We don't want hatred. We don't want racism. We don't want countries divided or families divided. We want everybody getting along and accepting each other no matter what our differences, no matter if we're different skin color, different language that we speak, different religious beliefs. It doesn't matter. We are all united through spirit. We are all part of a great oneness. And when we realize that, and we put out that message, I choose peace, and the other one that we use, peace begins with me, that tells people what we're all about. And you're going to find that people are going to ask you, what's that all about? They do. They ask me. And people ask me, how I can be so happy and how I can stay so uplifted with all that's going on in the world. It's because I'm working as much as I can to bring the happiness back to the world. I am working to bring world peace as a reality. And so if you want to join me on that journey, I welcome you to help me with it and to join us in our efforts. It doesn't take but a little bit of your time to share out the message and to help wherever you are. Wherever you are. You don't have to travel. You're right where you're at. You can join in and help us with world peace. So let me know if that's something you're interested in. I would love to be working with you. And I'm reading messages again. Yes, Debbie, my appointment went really well. It was the most magnificent outcome that it could have been. And it was very painless when they took the staples out. And now the staples are out and the head is continuing to heal. And thank you. I thank all of you so much for your prayers and for your healing energy that you sent my way. You all are a blessing in my life. Thank you. I so appreciate every one of you. And I can't wait to get some real hugs from all of you that I haven't met yet, and just really spend some time with you. Like I said earlier, on my top 10 desire list is to have Angel Speakers live all over the place. I have one planned already in Miami in August. I have one planned in November in San Diego, California. So I would love to have it at other places, wherever we can go with it. I want to see it going all over the world, actually. So Debbie, I may come across the pond and visit you, honey. And thank you for your words. Thank you. And thank you, Terry. Hi, I see you're on here. Yes, I'm feeling so much better. I have gotten stronger every day, and I appreciate the healing energy. I know, Terry, that you sent me some, and thank you. And I just appreciate all of you. You all are beautiful. You are such beautiful souls. And I'm so glad you're in my soul family. I'm so glad that our journeys are going the same way, on that same path this lifetime. Thank you so much. And I'll be back on tomorrow at 5 p.m. We'll do another happy hour, and we're moving right along. Tomorrow is day 23. And there's only 28 days. And I'm putting all of these on YouTube. So if you've missed any of the days, or if you have people that you think would like to do it from the very beginning, all of those are on there. All 28 days of lessons will be on YouTube. So you can tell them to go find it. My channel is Angelspeakers on YouTube. And they can go and find all of my videos on there and audios. And I have some meditation videos on there, as well as some other things. So thank you all for supporting what I do, because this is what I love to do. I love to share, and I share my heart with you. So thank you for being here. Oh, thank you all. All right, I'm going to sign off. We kept it at half an hour today. Awesome. Thank you again. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you for your blessings. And I know I'm going to continue to feel better every day, and we'll just be dancing a jig before we know it. Thank you all. May you have a most wonderful night or morning, wherever you may be. And I'll see you tomorrow. And let's hear some gratitude. Let's get some things that you want to share with us, and let's share them on here and let other people see, yeah, gratitude really does make a difference in our life. I love you. Good night now. Bye, everybody.